Well, we've almost made it. When this video comes out, we'll just have a few days left of our grounded reading plan. Back in January, we began to read through the New Testament together as a church, and it has been a great experience. Thank you to everyone that read along with us. We were praying for you throughout this process, and we hope it was a blessing and an encouragement to your faith. I also want to say a thank you to the 90 or so people that were a part of one of our virtual transformation groups through the Marco Polo app. These groups were meant to allow you to be discipled and challenged and keep you accountable as you read God's Word together. For anyone that would like to continue in your transformation group or just continue to read God's Word together, starting on Monday, May 10th, we're going to be reading a chapter a day out of the book of Isaiah. Later this year, we're going to do a sermon series through the book of Isaiah, and so we thought it would be a good thing for us to read that all together. You can grab an Isaiah reading plan at the church or on the downloads page of our website. If you are not a part of a grounded transformation group, but would like to be part of one for our Isaiah reading plan, you can get in touch with Gloria, and she will get you plugged into a group. But whether you're part of a transformation group or not, or even whether you're a member of our church or not, we'd love to have you read through the book of Isaiah with us. I also want to say thank you to everyone that was a part of one of our Tuesday night grounded videos. We got to hear different church members share about what they were learning as they read through the New Testament with us. We heard people share their testimonies of how God worked in their life through some really difficult times. We heard from different ministries here at the church and the work that God is allowing us to be a part of here. And we also got to hear from one of our ministry partners about some of the work happening in our community. I've been so blessed by getting to hear these stories of God moving in people's lives. It was such a reminder that He is constantly at work in our hearts, in our church, in our community, and in our world, even when I may not always see it. So I hope that we were a blessing to you too. This will be our last in the Tuesday Grounded video series. We'll do different videos occasionally in the future, but this will bring an end to our Grounded series. As we wrap up, I wanted to share a quick thought from the book of Revelation where we're finishing up our reading this week. As I read the book of Revelation, let's be honest, it's scary at times. It doesn't always leave me with a good feeling, but the book of Revelation ends with hope. Just like the Friday with Jesus on the cross was a dark and scary day, but Sunday was the most glorious, life-giving day. In the same way, the book of Revelation has some dark, scary moments, but it leads to a glorious and life-giving day. Let me read for you Revelation 21, 1 through 5. It says this, "Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea. I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride beautifully dressed for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, 'Look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and He will dwell with them. They will be His people, and God Himself will be with them and be their God. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away.' He who was seated on the throne said, 'I am making everything new.'" He is making all things new. Our faith is in the God that no matter how dark the circumstances, He can make it new and glorious. There is something better in the future, and we can find hope in that. I hope that you have found hope in reading through God's Word with us, and we hope that you will continue to regularly dive into God's Word as we build our lives on Jesus. Thank you for watching.